I know that you're already finished. Can I share 3 things that I wrote? I just feel that I
Yes,
share it.
please.
So, I just want to say to you ladies and just women in general, like you are a badass and beautifully human for getting up, showing up, and facing whatever demons that are trying to destroy you. Encourage yourself each day, believe in yourself, never doubt who you are and what you are capable of. It's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you are not. Believe in yourself and always keep God first in your heart.
Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias. Welcome back to another virtual episode of Wine and Wisdom. Woo! Ladies, how are we?
Great.
We're good. How was Thanksgiving?
Very nice. Different.
But I think it was different all around the world, keeping it
Absolutely.
smaller, more intimate, what can you do? We definitely have come a lot closer with our families during these times.
I totally agree with that.
Amen, sister. That's exactly what I said.
I totally agree with that. I think although it's a challenge, it's just become a new reality, and accepting and learning how to appreciate life in a more simpler way, right? Because before is 20-30 people cooking for 20-30 people, and now you're just like, this is it, right?
And that was stressful. Ahí cocinando for too many people, y la gente en la casa, y revolú. This time it was nice, calm, cool, different.
Collected, yeah.
It's exactly the conversation I was having with my cousin. That, yes, we miss not being able to be with all our family, with the 20-30 people, and the chaos and the fun and the craziness. But I think even though this year has brought so many negative things, it's also brought positive because it's uniting homes. It's uniting households.
It is.
I had the privilege of experiencing what I had never experienced before, which was cooking all day with my 2 boys. My two boys helped prepare everything for Thanksgiving.
Aww,
and that to me was so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was like so, salute. And I'm sure there was many other homes like that, that they were able to just be with their immediate family, that if we would have been in the norm, or what we know as norm, no one would have been home, right? Because somebody would have been working, somebody would have been traveling, somebody would have been, whatever the case may be, because we take for granted our immediate people, right?
Absolutely.
Our home.
Very true.
So I think it was a blessing.
It was. And I think a lot of people, for the first time in a long time, were being creative in that kitchen during the holidays.
Yes.
Yeah, for the first time this year, I'm just like yo soy boricua, and I've never done a poquito in my life at that, this time around, and I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, too much.
I was gonna say that we can still continue our traditions, right? Because this is the first time it was just me and Felix and his mom. Right, my mother wasn't here, my sister wasn't here, even my godparents wasn't here. They weren't here, so it was just me, Felix, my mother-in-law, and my mom's friend who was gonna be by herself. And I was like, no, vente pa acá. And I made a turkey. I still made the arroz con gandule. I made the coquito. I made the flan. Right? You try to continue the traditions as much as you can. Granted, it was only 4 of us, but
Yeah.
Hey, there's food there for a couple of days.
Exactly. Oh,
Same
much
here.
food.
It was only 5 of us, but I did it all. We,
Yeah.
I started at 6:30 in the morning, and we had pernil, we had the turkey, the arroz con gandules, the pasteles, the potato salad, the, you name it. We had it, the coquito. So we kept it. We kept it the
It's
same way,
true.
even though it was only 5 of us.
So do it again for Christmas.
That's right. It's true. That's right. I did my online shopping yesterday. My Black
Nice.
Friday.
I
That's what
actually
I
went out yesterday. I actually went out Black Friday to it was very strange. Nobody was out.
I heard that on the news.
It was a Black Friday that was very, very
Well, I
empty.
heard people were only doing outside malls. Nobody wanted to do inside malls. So all the malls that were like outside had a lot of traffic, according to the news. The
Commons.
Cross County Mall supposedly was packed because it's all outside.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, that makes sense because
Yeah, that does make sense.
all was cricket.
You must have been like, what? Which way?
You were in and out the stores, no waiting online to pay nothing.
It was like being in Great Adventures with no lines, huh?
Yo me puse, Puma was having a sale, and I was like, todo el mundo va a recibir tenis este año. Let me tell you, it was a fantastic find, Jessica. I bought, even my mother-in-law got a pair of sneakers. I bought 5 pairs of sneakers for $140.
What?
Wow.
5 pairs of Puma sneakers. Nice sneakers too.
Good.
That's a fantastic find.
Oh my God.
Salud. That's a fantastic find.
I was like, espérate.
Hey, Black Fridays, there was fantastic finds everywhere. I had to walk around like a horse with blinders on because, mija, you buy things that you don't need.
I know.
Right.
I know. But I went with sneakers because everybody here needed sneakers. I don't need sneakers, but my sister needs one. And I was like, and I was so tempted. I was like, should I buy myself a pair? And I was like, no, I don't need it. I'm not going to buy it. I bought myself some socks. A pack of four Puma socks were $4.99.
Wow.
That's great.
And it's usually like $15 or something like that.
That's crazy.
So I was like, todo el mundo tiene tenis este año. Caminar se ha dicho. Caminar a correr. Hiking, todo.
Y cómodo.
Y cómodo.
Yep.
Lindo, bonito y barato. I know, but I'm glad you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You know,
again, different because I couldn't have my mom here, my sister, my brother, my nieces and nephews, which is the usual crowd. But, we did a Zoom call and that was fun. We got to see everybody that way.
Exactly.
It's whatever you make the best of it. You got to make the best of it. And like Evelisa says, right, you have control over what you want to put out there. So let's make the best of it. I mean, if you're happy, healthy, we have each other. And I think that's the main thing what we need to be thankful for. So
Amen.
We do. We need to maintain our positive vibes and,
yes, we do. Yes,
even though it's tough sometimes, but we have to pull through.
Absolutely, because we're going to have our challenges and we're going to have our successes, right? So without challenges, there aren't successes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and speaking of successes, we have the amazing Rosey La Jefa.
Woo!
Power Radio today on the show. And she has an amazing story. She's had a lot of challenges that has led her to her successes. So we're excited to have her today. So stay tuned for our next segment, Pero Porque Why with Rosey La Jefa.
Woo! Cheers!
Welcome back, guys.
Woo!
Yes, I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? We had our podcast host and radio host from Power Trip Radio, Rosey La Jefa.
Hello, ladies.
How are you, Rosey?
I'm great. I'm just trying to get myself together today, but I'm doing pretty good right now.
Awesome. I think we're all going through something, during this pandemic, and we've all had our challenges, and it's just a lot right now. I think for everybody in general.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think it's just a lot. But we're excited to have you here. We're excited to have another podcaster, another radio host here. So
I'm excited to be here.
tell us, how did you get started in radio? What led you into the world of podcasting? And what is it about the whole entertainment industry that you like and has brought you to be where you're at today?
I was always felt to be an entertainer. I felt that would be something that I would always wanted to do as a kid. I did went on a different route growing up. I did a lot of warehouse work. I was a supervisor for a third shift for I don't know if you're familiar with Boeing aircrafts. I've done that for about 4 years, and then I just decided that music and entertainment was calling for me again. I've always loved to dance. That was something that I always liked to do. At the time, of course, I was much slimmer. But I'm on my 40s. I'm on my 40s right now, and I've been through so much, throughout the years. But it's just like something that called into me. And then I started in 2007. Me and a good friend of mine that I met through MySpace at the time.
MySpace.
Yes, and he offered me to co-ownership and with the radio, with Power Trip Radio, and we just became really close friends. And then I decided, you know what, this is something that I've always liked to do. So I told him, I'll take the opportunity, and we became very close and everything. And then that's when we copyrighted everything, and we make sure that everything went smoothly and professionally, and everything got done to the point where I became the co-owner of Power Trip Radio. And of course, I do it from home because at the time that I joined Power Trip Radio, I was already going through the trigeminal is a facial nerve pain disorder on the left side, and it kind of controls all the brain and everything. And I started to get ill, but I still continued to work. And we started the program. I do tend to stutter, and I do tend to like a brain fog, where I kind of like pause for a little bit. Please excuse me. It's part
No worries.
Perfectly fine.
No worries.
So, yes, and we decided that we were going to start off with Night of Talents to support the new talents, the new upcomings, because a lot of the upcoming artists, they don't get the, how can I say it? They don't get the
opportunity.
Yeah, you could say the opportunity to grow. They don't get the chance to go in tarimas and all that stuff.
Exposure.
Yes, the exposure. There you go. That's the word. So we made this program, and we started just helping so many upcoming artists from the tri-state area, like New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware. And it became a really good show at the time. And then at 2014, I decided that because I was having so much pain, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat for days. It affects me more on this time, the fall, heading towards winter, because of the cold. So then I had like a 4-year pause between 2014 to 2018. It was on and off, but I just couldn't do it anymore. It just took a lot of me. So then I had the brain surgery, the open brain surgery, and I had other brain surgery. I had a MVD, which is microvascular decompression surgery, and they make a hole in your head, and then they go in there and they make a hole on your skull, basically. And then they just do everything they have to do on that section to try. They put a Teflon in there just to give me some type of comfort from the artery hitting the veins. And once that happened, I was struggling for that 2015 to 2017. I was struggling a lot with balance. I couldn't barely speak. I couldn't understand many things. It was very, very difficult, but I still managed to come back to the radio. And that's when we had all these other shows like Seductive Wednesdays, Salsa Nights, Throwback Thursdays. I just love music in general. I think a lot of us, we do. We love it. And it brings a lot of joy to our hearts. Sometimes when we're down, we put some music on. It just helps us, you know. And I felt that why not start a new program with woman empowerment? So yes.
Close to that.
Salute to that.
Yes. Okay. Let me salute, but with my coffee. That's all I can do right now.
No, it's okay.
That's okay. Bebete tu cafecito.
Yes. Thank you. The podcast came in the beginning of 2019. And the reason why I started the podcast, basically podcast radio talk show, is because we represent we do music, we do so many broadcasting and interviews as well. The podcast came along because I just couldn't do no more of the broadcasting part. I kept shutting down because of the pain. I couldn't talk barely. So with the podcast, you know that it's just you and the person, or just yourself, and you're just speaking in the mic and things like that. And that made it more comfortable for me and more easier. You know, it just became more of an individual, just myself with the person, or just myself speaking to the audience. I just love my podcast. I've helped so many people as well. It has helped me personally. That's basically why I decided to do the podcast after the radio show. But Power Trip Radio does sponsor my podcast. So it's a good thing. You know, it made it more easier for me, more comfortable for me, and I can do it from my own home. Right. So that's what made it more easier, more better for me personally. So I think it's something that I've been wanting for so long, and I just didn't know how to do it, how to get to it, until I met DJ Alex, and he's the one who actually showed me everything. He basically trained me, and I'm very thankful to him. He is the owner of Power Trip Radio.
Well, kudos to DJ Alex.
Awesome.
Yes.
So amazing.
Thank you. Yes, he has helped me so much. So everything I do is because of him. He has helped me. And my husband, he's my biggest supporter. My husband is my biggest supporter. We've been together 16 long years. And then on our anniversary, November 6th was when we did the wedding. The wedding ceremony. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Well, I think I can speak for all of us, including the two girls that aren't here with us today, that this show, this, I guess, virtual podcast has also done a lot for us, right? I think during this pandemic, it's become like a therapy for us, you know?
Yeah. Yes, it has.
Even though at times, you know, it's hard for us because we pre-record and we do 5 shows in one day.
Yes.
And that's what outfits changes and guests, right? And segments and, you know, so it's a long day. But I think that, you know, for me, it's become a release, right? And, and when I get together with them, it's just an absorption of their energy, and it just makes me feel better, and it just puts me in a different headspace. I don't know if I speak for you, the two of you as well, but that's what it does for me. So I can understand, you know, I can relate to you in that part.
Thank you. Yes. We've been recognized. We've won awards. We went to red carpets, blue carpet, black carpet, which was a very it made me feel great of what I was doing, because, you know, even though I kind of stepped out a few times because of the things that I were going through, by me being recognized, it kind of pushed me to be more stronger and be more motivated, you know. And so I feel that, you know, now with the podcast, it helps me wake up to do something, you know what I mean? Because when you have chronic illness or chronic disease, and you're stuck home, especially now with this quarantine and everything, it shuts me down. It literally shuts me down to the point where I feel like, oh my God, now I'm going to be home stuck, you know, by myself or this and that. But with the podcast, I get to conversate. I get to move. I get to really, I'm actually helping my brain work, you know, because I'm constantly reading, doing interviews, doing this and that, and it kind of helps me stay strong. That's how I feel. It helps me stay strong. It helps me stay positive. It helps me with so many things. Like, I just think podcasting is a great thing. A lot of people don't really feel too much of the podcast, but I do. I love it. And I love hearing other podcasters like y'all. Let me tell you, I've been watching y'all. And these girls are amazing. Like, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are talented. Y'all are very talented. And I hope one day y'all will accept my invitation to my podcast.
Yes, it's accepted. Can we accept it now? It's accepted.
Yes, thank you.
We would love that. Yes.
I know you're saying
that'll be great. That'll be great.
And it's what's helping you with your brain and, you know, to keep moving forward. But you need to understand you're motivating so many people. You're inspiring so many people, because even though you have all your complications, you get up, you show up, and you do it. That is such a motivation for anyone and everyone. You're amazing. You are amazing.
Yes.
And what you're doing is,
I feel like, oh my God, you are amazing.
and I feel like Gloria too. Like, I'm listening to you, and it's like, wow, you know, like you're inspiring others probably without even knowing.
Exactly.
You know, letting other women know, you know what, we could feel this, we can be struggling with that, but listen, we still have a purpose.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that story and reminding me that, you know, we still have purpose no matter what.
We do. Exactly. And you know what? I feel there's a big purpose. God has been so amazing to me. He has truly showed how much he loves us in general, how much he loves me. Because just, you know, what was it? Sunday, I had a really bad experience here in my home, and my whole everything just shut down on me. And my husband and my daughter was going nuts trying to figure out how to wake me, and I got real weakened, and I've never experienced something like that before. And then it looks like I had a blood clot on my spinal cord and artery. So I just went through a procedure 2 days ago. I'm doing much better. My spine is feeling much better. And I feel that God has done so much. He has given me so much strength. And each day that I wake up, I'm so grateful to God, because I don't think I would be here right now if it wasn't, of course, for God, because of God and my husband and my daughters. Because I felt at one point that they actually gave me 3 to 6 months in 2016. I went on hospice status, and I pulled through. Nobody thought I was going to pull through. I didn't think I was going to pull through. I lost my hair, everything. It was very, very scary for me.
God had a different plan for you.
Yes, exactly.
And he still does.
And that's why I push every day.
Get the work that he has you in this earth for. And just like your shirt says, bless, you are beyond blessed.
Oh, yes. Every morning.
You haven't finished his work, and that's why you're still here.
And that's the reason why I keep pushing every day, because I know that one day I'm going to know what's my purpose. I still don't know what's my purpose, but let's say every other day or every 3 days, I'm always receiving messages on DM, on Instagram, of people that I don't even know who they are. And they reach out to me because I like to share my health journey because I can probably help someone else that's dealing with the same exact illness that I'm dealing with, like glioblastoma, the brain tumor. Not too many people, it's a fatal brain tumor, and not too many people survive from it. So me being young, I think that's what has helped me as well. So I've had many people hit me up, and it kind of encouraged me to continue to share my journey, my health journey. And it's sometimes I cry because I'm like, wow, these people, I don't even know who they are. And they come to me and they tell me that I'm very inspiring to them, that they want to know how they can help their mom. And that, see, I get emotional about that. But it's just, it's very,
me in tears right now. You have me in tears right now. I'm just holding it back as much as I can.
oh, and you know, there was this one lady who hit me up 2 years ago. Her mom was in hospice. She had the same tumor as I, but her mom was much older than I. And unfortunately, this year but I was able to help her daughter, at least do things with her.
Right.
Because her daughter didn't know what else to do with her. And so I told her, look, family, people talking to you every day, keep her, doing things, don't just let her, like me, I'm not a believer of bedridden. I can't. I have to get up. I feel that if you go, I know that doctors are here to help us, but they are not here to really cure us. God is the only one that can do that, and he's the one who has the last word. And so I told her, listen, just please keep her motivated, keep her moving. Don't let her just lay there, just try to talk to her, take her to the park, maybe. And if she can walk, put her in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair. I was using a walker for almost 2 years. And it helped her. And there was so many beautiful moments that her daughter had with her mom until this year. And then it kind of like literally broke me. But I was so happy. After that happened to her with her mom passing, she still went and hit me up on DM and told me, thank you, because I probably would have not had these 2 years with her, because I didn't know what to do with her, or what was going to happen, if she was going to last this long or whatever. And, I think that by me sharing my health journey, there's many people that are suffering from pain in their face and their jaw, and they don't even know what they have. They just let it be. Sometimes they think it's the toothache or something like that. And it's not. And I believe that, I don't know if this is one of my one of the purposes that God might have for me, but I know that once that purpose is there, I'm going to feel it, and I know it's going to, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great, and I'm waiting for that day to know my purpose. That's basically.
Salute to you.
Well, here's to you.
Yes.
Salute. You are amazing.
Yes, and I think you're working on the journey that God has
Absolutely
for you. I think you're already completing your purpose. You may not know it yet, but you are, because telling the story and sharing your journey.
Be too humble.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we're too humble, we don't realize what our purpose is.
Yeah.
And man, own it. Man, you've done a lot of differences in everyone's lives through your podcast. And I know that music has been your therapy. You speaking your podcast has been your therapy. And I want you to keep doing that, because, thank you.
Absolutely. It's definitely your purpose.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm happy that you continue doing your podcast and you continue doing your radio, because I know even for us, sometimes, we have kids, we have work, we have family members that we need to take care of. And sometimes this is like, oh, you know, I don't want, we don't have to do it, you know, but sometimes we don't realize the people that we're actually connecting with and the people that we're motivating and the people that we're affecting, because I didn't know you. We don't know you, right?
Yes.
It's okay. I was afraid that my dog was gonna bark because he's sitting right at the feet of my thing. But you know, you actually friended us on Instagram. And then I was telling Gloria, I was like, oh, there's this girl, you know, that keeps on commenting and putting little hearts and, you know, sending little messages. I'm like, I don't know who she is, but I think she's a fan. I don't know. and little did I know that you had such an amazing story and such an amazing journey. And you just pushed me to want to push this and help us together as a unit, lifelong friends, to motivate others.
Yes.
You know, to spread our message. You know, we have stories too. And, you know, I applaud you for your strength. I applaud you for sharing your story. You know, that's a strength in itself. Not many people can do that.
Yes. I thank you for those words. I just tried, you know what, God, once I open my eyes, I already know God has blessed me with a day, and I have to make sure that I use that day that he blessed me with and use it wisely, because we don't know what's the next, you know, what's for us the next day. We don't know what's for us in a month from now. But what I do know is that I wake up, God has blessed me with another day, and I know he's going to continue to do so. I feel that the more I push and the more I don't think about what I have, you know, because sometimes people go through mental health when they're having issues like, you know, whether it's mental health or chronic illnesses or financial crisis or whatever it is. Sometimes we give in. And me, I can't do it. I can't give in because I feel like, wow, my husband has worked so hard and he still manages to take care of me, you know, just like my daughters, they work and they still manage to, you know, help me out. Why would I give up on that? I can't give up, you know. I have to keep daily. When I wake up, I'm always grateful to God. That would be my number one thing to do. And after that is just show my husband and my kids that I'm good, because why would God allow me to wake up? You know, he's giving me he's blessing me. He's giving me a gift, the gift of life. And I feel, why not take advantage of that and move forward, no matter if you're feeling pain or if you're feeling, you know, that you're weak and this and that. No, you push as much as you can. Now, I'm not saying that if you're literally like weakened up that you just can't walk or anything, but still, you still try to push a little harder. And sometimes God gives you all this, you know, listen, God has given me so much strength in these past few days that I cannot believe it. Like, I'm just like, wow, God is so amazing and so milagroso. I don't know how to, I'm sorry, I can't say milagroso.
Miraculous. He's so miraculous.
Yes, he's so miraculous because, you know, Sunday night that happened to me, and I was with severe kidney. Oh, that's another thing. I have kidney failure because of the chemo and the radiation that I've had for, you know, I've been undergoing for so long. It had harmed my organs. So right now I'm dealing with kidney failure, but I'm just amazed today. I'm not feeling like myself, but I'm very, very thankful to God because I don't feel the pains on my back today. Mm-hmm. I'm able to walk fast. You know, I was like, wow, okay. But 3 days ago, it was very, very, I was so weakened. I felt like I was going to literally die. And look at me. I'm doing things today. Like, I woke up so excited for this interview. Let me tell you why. Yeah. And I woke up, I said, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. And then I walked to that kitchen. I say, I'm going to make a nice big breakfast for my husband and my daughter. They don't interrupt me when I'm leaving. Yes,
So you're here, and we're so happy that you're here.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. And let me tell you, I think that was one of the things that motivated me today to make sure I was like, okay, I'm just so thankful to y'all, and you ladies are doing such a great job. Y'all doing such a great job. I love everything that I saw on YouTube, and I'm going to continue to, and I'm going to share everything. I'm going to share y'all YouTube. I'm going to share, your page. I'm going to, your Instagram, everything. Why not? It's always good for a woman to empower other women, to help support other women. Like they said, if somebody's crown, if another female's crown is teto, fix it.
Yeah.
And
Fix it.
I feel that you ladies are doing such a great job with your channel, and I enjoy it very much. So,
well, I am declaring you a true warrior.
Yes.
You are a warrior. It's so easy to just give up, like you said. It's the coward way, and your resilience is amazing. And again, your purpose is so grand. Your purpose is so grand. It's been a blessing to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you for blessing us today.
Yes. You have us in tears.
Yes, you do.
I'm trying to hold myself, man, because
I can't speak right now. It has been an amazing blessing, and to meet you and to hear your story. What is next for you as far as your podcast and your radio show? Is there anything new coming up? Are you promoting anything that we can help you promote? What's next?
Yes. So we have Seductive Wednesday that's coming back to schedule. It's been oh yeah. And then we're also gonna have salsa night for all my Latin lovers. That's right. And then we're also we have a new segment, Confessions Living with Chronic Illness, and that's just real stories, real testimonies from real people that are actually going through what whether it's financial crisis, that's also part of it, because that can also mess you up, So that's including, chronic illness, chronic disease, such as cancer survivors, diabetes, heart disease. My mother, let me tell you, my mother was born with a heart disease, and she's a born diabetic. This woman has had over 7 heart surgeries.
Wow.
And she just wakes up like nothing has happened. Like, she recently, a year ago, she had another heart attack, and she was not doing well. We really got so scared. This woman wakes up the next day laughing. And she's like, ¿cuándo me voy de aquí? I'm like, what? But you're not doing so good, boy. She's like, ya terminaron haciéndome lo que me van a hacer. That's what she said. Did they finish doing what
I think we got
where she gets it from.
I was just gonna say that. I think we got a little taste of where you get your strength and your resilience from.
The apples don't fall far from the trees.
No.
Oh man, I'm telling you, she's a beast. This woman, you'd be amazed when you see people like that. My God, she's just. And the only thing my mom, she doesn't read or write. She does have a mental disorder.
Okay.
But she is the most strongest woman I've ever met in my life. She still was able to raise her children. If it wasn't my father, he's the greatest. He's like my hero. Right now, my dad has dementia, and I'm sorry.
No,
I guess when it comes to my father, it's like, oh my God.
I know.
Just watching him sitting there, he don't talk, nothing. It's very strange, but he took care of my mom. He took care of my mom all her life. He taught her everything she knows right now. He
God
taught her
bless
everything.
him.
Pero para verlo así, I mean, he's way older than my mom. He's 16 years older than her.
How old is your dad, if you don't mind me asking?
He'll be 80 in a year.
He's lived a long life.
Mom is on her 60s.
Bless.
Oh, go mom! She got herself an older man.
Happy.
Yeah, man, let me tell you, my dad he brought her to the United States. She never went back. My mom has a story herself too. It's a really sad story, but my dad made it happen for her and made her happy, made her feel a woman, made her feel, all sorts of things. Like,
she found her Prince Charming.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Found her Prince Charming. It seems like you have a long line of warriors, a long line of soldiers in your family. Yeah. And your mom and dad have done an amazing job with you.
Oh,
absolutely.
An amazing job with you, making you the person that you are today and making you as strong as you are. And,
And your daughters watch you.
Yes.
And that your daughters are as strong as you and maybe even stronger. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're very strong.
You're passing that down. You saw your mom. Now they're seeing you, and you're wow. It's been an amazing. What an honor to have you today, because wow, I'm lost for words.
Yeah,
I believe we all are warriors. I believe we all are serving our purpose somewhat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I believe each and every one of us has a testimony or a story to talk about. Well, it could be in any ways, in any. It could be whether your health issue, it could be maybe just you being a great mother. It could just every one of us have a purpose in this life. And so I feel that, my dad and my mother, like my dad, he served New York and Philadelphia as a private patrolman. Basically, it's like a cop, but you're contracted. It's not a security guard. He carried gun. He had to go to an academy and everything. Mm-hmm. And he was always a hardworking man and everything like that. And I think I get that part from him, and the strength from my mom. But,
and we applaud them for passing that trait down to you. And we applaud you for you've given us so much today. You have no idea. My heart is full right now.
Oh,
that you've given us today, and we're running out of time, but we can sit here and talk with you for hours.
Whatever you want to do. I'm open to whatever,
and I want to thank you for taking the time out to coming, to taking the time out, even though you weren't feeling well, and sharing these, this half hour with us and telling us your story. And I can't wait. I know they can't wait to be on your show.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Right now, I'm going to be preparing everything to send it over. It's going to be amazing.
For 5 fiery Latinas.
I'm ready for all of that.
You just let us know when, where, at what time.
I'll be sending y'all some, at least 3 dates, 3 times, and then y'all choose.
Awesome.
You let us know, and I hope we can have you back.
Yes, anytime you like, I'm there.
I hope we can have you back, and I want to thank you for coming on the show, and we look forward to having you back again. And I wish you a lot of luck and success.
Likewise.
Health.
Thank you.
And your podcast and your radio show. And if you ever, I think I can speak for all of us, that if you were to ever need anything from us, just let us know.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Likewise,
it goes both ways. Salud.
Thank you.
Thank you. Many blessings to you.
Thank you, lady. Esa fuerza, que Dios te siga dando toda esa fuerza que te está dando hasta hoy.
Gracias, mi amor. Thank you so much, ladies.
I agree.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing everything that you're doing. I love it.
Thank you. And thank you, guys. We'll be right back with another segment of Jessica's Fabulous Finds. Welcome back, guys. Guys, I think that was one of the most heartfelt, amazing interviews we've had on this show in the last 2 months.
I agree. It was full of inspiration.
Wow.
To a lot of people, whoever's gonna,
participating, watching us for this segment, this show, because it's amazing the strength that she had to share with us, in her journey. It was crazy.
Her purpose in life is so big, is so powerful, is so amazing. Like I don't even know what other word to use. Like,
I know.
Wowed. I'm just so wowed by her. A blessing. She's been a blessing to us today.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
She has been a blessing. And
so many women.
Follow her on Instagram at Rosey La Jefa. Follow her on Power Trip Radio. I hope that whoever sees this episode today and gets the same message and gets the same effect that we got from it today. We all have challenges. We all have struggles in our everyday lives. And I'm trying to say this without getting emotional because she just touched my heart in so many different ways. But sometimes they are minuscule as opposed to what other people are really going through, what they're going through, So I think it was just such an honor to have her on the show.
Right.
It truly was.
It's not even only, maybe, others, people are going through issues that maybe could be just as big, but she helped show us how you can push through.
Yeah.
That was my message. Pushing through no matter what it is that you're going through at any level.
Yes.
Pushing through.
Yes. Yes.
Overcoming and not giving up, getting up every day. Every day that God wakes us up is a new day, is a new blessing, is a gift. And we have to learn to appreciate that and take it and not take it for granted.
Right.
Amen.
Absolutely. And continue persevering and just pushing forward, and that was just an amazing message. And, we thank you, Rosey. We loved having you on the show. We want you back. I can't wait to have you back. And stay tuned. Jessica's going to show us all of her fabulous finds.
Yay!
I'll be right back.
Rosey.
Hey y'all, it's Jessica's Fabulous Finds. Here I go with my bag of Sephora. Listen, there's so many freaking treats out there right now, especially for the holidays. They have ornaments that full of lip glosses and shadows and primers. Like, what do you call these shimmer things? Highlighters that you can hang on the trees. I love it. Listen, this is for my daughter, and I hope she doesn't see this before, Santa comes. But this was $14, and usually this bottle alone is over $20, and this is for problem skin. It's from Mario Badescu, and it's for problem skin. So if you have like any blemish or anything like that, this little pink bottle, you put that on, and in one night, that is down like you could barely see the blemish. It's insane. It's called a drying lotion. And then it has like a rose water, so you can spritz on your face before or after your makeup. My daughter is into, skincare, and she loves her makeup. So this was a really good buy, a really good treat. They also have one with just all the spritzers, the rose, the green tea, everything. It's so pretty. It's good for your skin. It's good quality. And then I found, oh my God, because I don't need any more. Naked. This is a beautiful golden palette. They have 3 palettes right now on sale for $24. $24. Look at these colors. Oh, ay, qué lindo. It's so pretty. I love it. Guys, get out there into Sephora because Christmas is coming. The holidays are here, and you need to go get it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, y'all, for joining me for the Fabulous Finds. What did you guys think?
I loved it.
It was great. Oh my God.
Sephora is going nutty.
From Naked.
Beautiful.
Those colors.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I love the palette.
Like a neutral, like it goes with everything.
I'm about all the neutral. I love it.
Yeah. I love the
price?
palette because I'm not a big makeup person, so I like those nude natural colors.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And if they're 3 for $24,
Yeah, $24. I
buy
was
one,
like,
give
what?
one and give out 2.
Yeah. But wait a minute. I hear you got your own fabulous finds.
We do. We
What is it? What
Laura,
is
show yours.
Okay. So I, of course, because I am always brillando con Gloria, I found these amazing finds in Macy's. Macy's is having an amazing sale for the holidays. And I'm going to represent for one of my favorite friends that she's a watch lover. What I found, my Michael Kors watches. They're watches that could be $300-$400. Right now, Macy's is having sales that you can get them $100.
what?
And
I love that.
$200. I mean, ladies, who
Oh
would
my
have known these
God.
beautiful
Look
Michael
at the opal
Kors
on
watches?
that.
I'm all about
I
the
love that.
bling.
That is my.
You
That's
gotta be
great.
old nude, so these are my
Keep on
fabulous
showing
finds.
them. Que tú te vas a quedar culo y yo me voy a robar el otro.
No, these are mine.
My thing is
So
watches.
go
Everybody
online
knows
or go
that.
to the stores and go check out the sales that Macy's is having because it's amazing. Amazing,
Awesome.
amazing.
Those are very pretty.
I might just have to put one in my own stocking
You
this
know?
year.
We know you love watches.
Okay, I love watches and you bought watches, and the two of you love shoes, and I bought shoes.
Woo! Show us.
So
Show us.
the last segment Jessica did, she had this cute like leopard print shoe from Nine West,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, I like that, right? But I can't wear super high heels. So I found these, and you're not gonna believe how much I paid for them. I'm gonna take the whole thing out. I found these.
Oh my God, they're
Those
gorgeous.
are sexy.
I love
Woo!
it. I love
Right?
the 3
Wow.
different textures that it has.
I
Oh
love
Now
it.
Jessica's shoe had a little mesh here.
Yes.
Mine is see-through, a little plastic
It
see-through,
clears very
right?
in.
So it's a wannabe mesh. It's okay. That's
No,
okay.
they're
I'll take it.
beautiful.
Right? Jessica's is like leopard print. This is more like a snake skin.
Yes.
And I got it neutral because then you can wear it with blacks. You can wear it with
Anything.
white. I can wear it in the summer. I can wear it in the winter. So these initially on DSW were like $69.99.
Okay.
Then they were on sale for $29.99.
Wow.
But then remember with DSW, you get reward points. Then I received a coupon in the mail, and after all my discounts, I got them for $9.99.
Wow. What? That is crazy.
Salute to that. That's an amazing find.
Yeah, for
What a fabulous
Wow.
find.
That is a
$10.
fabulous
And they
find.
have like different colors. So they have like a nice royal blue with the yellow front.
Oh,
Right?
beautiful.
So if you're someone who's into playing with colors like that, right? I would not make that look good, but someone who's into
Wow.
playing, with colors like that, they had a lot of sales. I actually bought 2 pairs, but that one was like my favorite for $10 from $60. That was a Jessica fabulous find.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Great. That's a great find.
Yes. Awesome.
I think we all you're rubbing off on all of us.
Listen, that's the point. That's the purpose.
You're rubbing off on all of us. So I think your watches were beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
They
And
are
good
beautiful.
price.
And we have bling
Mhm.
because we gotta
Yes,
be
they have
brillando.
Yeah, your watch
Definitely.
should always be a statement.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love watches. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my thing, but I love that skincare kit that you bought for your daughter.
Yes.
Yes, it's so
Awesome.
good. Yeah. Any
That is
blemish just takes it away.
That's
And how
awesome.
long does that little kit will last her?
That little bottle, that will last her at least 4 months.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
definitely
that's
a
good.
find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think we did good today, ladies.
Yes.
Purchases. I think we had an amazing show. I loved our guests. I love our fabulous finds. Tune in next week where we have another Instagram sensation, right, Gloria?
Yes, yes. We will have beautiful designs by Shanique Rodriguez, the creator of Arts by Seer. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Wine and Wisdom 5. And don't forget to sip some wine and share a little wisdom. See you next week.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Bye.